What is up, guys? It is SPKX Crispy from Modern Warfare Cabinet, bringing you guys a tri-commentary. Yes, a tri-commentary. We're trying to launch this thing sort of like a webcast, kind of like Painkiller already. I don't know if you guys know what that is or not. Most of you probably do if you're Call of Duty fans at all. But we're trying to pull off a little something like that. So, without further ado, hope you guys enjoy it. I've got here SPKX Swagger and SPKX Nighthawk with me, here to talk to you guys about Modern Warfare 3. Swagger, anything you want to say?
Well, yellow, blue, green, orange. This is SPKX Swagger.
Alrighty then. Nighthawk, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. This is SPKX Nighthawk, ready to take flight.
Oh, snap. Alright, boys and girls, so we want to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3. Swagger is like rolling over in pain right now from laughter. I think he just made that line up out of nowhere. I think that was pretty good. So guys, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out on November 8th. I'm going to the midnight release. You guys can all meet up with me. I'm just kidding. That would be really weird because I don't know any of you. But I'm going to the midnight release. I hope all of you COD fans out there are getting this game and going to play with me online. Add me, SPK space X space Crispy with 2 Ys. The good news is my school is actually having off on the Tuesday that it's being released, so I'm going to be playing all day, which is great for you guys because I get to bring videos straight to this channel for you guys to see on the release day. Today, we're just going to talk about a little bit of the thoughts that we have already, seeing what we have seen and seeing what we were able to see. This includes gameplay from COD XP and also just all that information posted on the web of screenshots of the game, videos of the game, things like that. So, Swagger, do you want to talk about maybe some perks or guns or something like that?
Well, I'll talk about the perks to start off. My starting for the slang, I will be running Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Dead Silence. But the thing with Dead Silence is that you don't unlock it till later in the levels. So I'm thinking...
I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't really know the other third-tier perks. The other third-tier perks...
Not as important.
Yeah, they're really not as important because the only third-tier perk that most people are going to run is Dead Silence. It's been like that for Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, and I'm pretty sure COD 4. I didn't really play COD 4 that much. Like, not competitive at least. So, Dead Silence is definitely key to any COD player. You need Dead Silence so other people can't hear you because everyone has a headset these days. Like Swagger mentioned, you're not going to unlock Dead Silence until level 50-something. So that means that public matches are going to be changed a little bit. You're kind of going to have a longer period where you can hear your footsteps. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to affect the public scene. Nighthawk, what do you think about that? How you're not going to get Dead Silence into a late level? How do you think that's going to affect gameplay?
I think it's going to be horrible. I think it's going to ruin everything, but once you get it, it's just going to be great. I mean, everyone's going to hear you. You're going to hear yourself and think it's somebody else, and you're going to screw up and die. So, basically, it's going to stink.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. That's definitely one way to look at it. I mean, also looking at the brighter side, because it's a longer period where you do not have Dead Silence, everyone else is not going to have Dead Silence for that much longer. So what that allows you to do is capitalize on the fact that you can hear everybody else. So if you're one of the first guys to get Dead Silence, nobody else has Dead Silence, boom, you're good to go. You're gold. So that's really going to help you if you do get Dead Silence quickly. So I think that's definitely a good point about it.
All right, I'm going to the perk slot number 2 here. What do you guys feel about Blast Shield now becoming a perk?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely big. I know Assassin is in the second tier of perks, which is sort of like Ghost from Black Ops. It's sort of like a Cold-Blooded and Ninja, if you're any of the Modern Warfare 2 fans out there. Personally, I love Modern Warfare 2, so I really don't know much about Black Ops. So it's almost like a mix between Cold-Blooded and Ninja. It allows you to not be seen by UAV, thermal radar, counter UAV, and what's the other thing? Oh, and no red above your name, like no name above your character, and no red crosshair comes up when they aim over you if they're on the other team. So it's definitely going to be a hardcore perk that, well, not hardcore as in the actual game type, but it's definitely going to be a hard-hitting perk that many people are going to use in public matches. So I don't really know if Blast Shield is going to be that big a deal in public matches, especially. I think most people are going to be running Assassin if they've got half a brain. What do you think, Nighthawk?
Let's see. I think basically everybody is going to use Assassin, but it's going to be rough in the beginning. It's not going to be the same, and then once they see what everything can do, they will make their choice, and I definitely think they will use Assassin.
Yeah, I definitely think everybody's going to be rolling with Assassin. So like I said, Blast Shield, I don't think we're going to see too much of that in public matches. Competitive, that's a whole nother story. We very well might see that. Another perk, I'm not sure if it's second tier quick draw. Correct me if I'm wrong. First or second tier? Second tier, okay. I think that's going to be a main perk in competitive, especially because people won't be running Assassin, obviously, because there will be no kill streaks in competitive play. So I think quick draw is definitely going to be an important perk. Extreme conditioning is definitely going to be an important perk, similar to Marathon from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, I mean Assassin, extreme conditioning, all the really major perks. Like any other Call of Duty game, they throw in some perks that nobody really ever uses. So I mean, I'm not really too worried about the perks. I think they did a good job. I think they went over all the different variables that could go into like what perks they want to make. So I think the perks are definitely well selected, and I'm pretty happy with everything. Assassin, as far as it being overpowered, only time will tell. I'm not really sure. So Nighthawk, what do you think about the guns coming out? You want to talk about the PP?
Okay, listen, about the PP90, I think that many people will use it rather than the UMP, which totally dominated Modern Warfare 2, basically was the hotshot, which probably is not going to be in Modern Warfare 3. So, yeah, PP90 is definitely something you'd want to have.
And also, the UMP will be in Modern Warfare 3. It's just not, as far as all the other reviews I've heard from YouTube, head guys on YouTube out there, like I know Guns for Hire from Next Gen Tactics, he said the UMP is in the game, but it's not nearly as overpowered as it was in Modern Warfare 2. And I mean, personally, I don't think it was overpowered. I just think it was very good. I don't think anything was overpowered necessarily, except for noob tubes. But yeah, I'm one of those Modern Warfare 2 fanboys. But yeah, the PP90 is definitely going to be a solid SMG as far as, from everything I've heard, that's the SMG to use. If you're a rusher kind of guy, use the PP90. And it's going to be really great to say, oh yeah, I just wrecked up a whole bunch of kids with my PP. And just be like, yeah, just whip out the PP and just like spray away. So that might be kind of funny to say. I'm not really sure about that. But let's get a little bit away from the guns right now. Let's talk about Kill Confirmed, the new game type released for Modern Warfare 3. What do you think about that, Swagger?
I personally do not think I'm even going to play it. I am a search and destroy player, and that's all I really do.
Sticking to his guns there. Search and destroy. Nighthawk, do you know a lot about Kill Confirmed? No. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. So, guys, basically, Kill Confirmed, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure all of you do know, though, because it's been around on every single YouTube video. You kill the guy, his dog tags drop. You have to pick up the dog tags to get the points for your team to win the match. So it's basically going to eliminate camping because you have to go and actually get them. Nighthawk, how do you think that's going to affect people camping and like play style?
Absolutely no camping is going to be in this game. I mean, you just it's a running game. It's the matter of getting the dog tags and not. You don't get the dog tags, your team doesn't get any points. Your team loses, so you've got to basically walk around, not really sit in a spot, and just sit there.
Right, aggressive. And that's really going to make it a gun-on-gun battle. That's really going to say, all right, who's better at gun skill? Who's going to win their gunfights? Who's going to win the game? So, although it doesn't really have an objective besides kill, it almost makes it into somewhat of an objective game. You can't just camp in a corner and get kills for your team. You have to go out there, pick up the dog tags, and do something. You can't just be sitting around on your butt. So this is going to really force people to go out there and rely on their gun skill. So I think it's really going to be a solid game type, and I'm definitely going to dive into that as soon as the game comes out. Swagger, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
How about kill streaks?
Kill streaks.
Well, there are the 3 different tiers: Assault, Specialist, and Support. I personally am going to be running Assault because I like to kill people. And there's some new ones in there, but I'm probably going to stick with Predator Missile. I know that there's an AC-130, and they're bringing back the Chopper Gunner. It's got a new name, and you could use both of them because AC-130 I think is 12 and Chopper Gunner is 18. So let's see how that goes.
Right. So you could use both the AC-130 and the Chopper Gunner. I'm not even sure if is it called AC-130?
Yeah.
All right. Because I definitely know there's another kill streak where you can shoot these things from the sky, and I heard a guy say, oh, it's basically an AC-130, but it's called something else. So I don't know if that's what you're referring to. I don't know if it actually is or not, but we'll see. Nighthawk, what's going on?
Well, during the kill streaks, I think that they have this new thing that it's kind of like a sentry gun, but it's kind of like a car also. You can basically just drive it around almost and be able to just destroy anyone that comes in your way. I mean, you're just going to be indestructible with it. That's basically it.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be an important kill streak to use. Kind of like infiltrate the enemy base. You can, if you're playing domination, maybe you can leave it at like the A or C flag, and then when the enemy goes to capture it, switch over to that little buddy and that little sucker and just pop them all with your mounted turret, or I don't even know what the kill streak is. But that's definitely going to be effective in public matches, and I can't wait to see how that works out. Swagger, what's up?
The one thing that concerns me is Juggernaut, because you're supposed to turn into this beast of a person where you have all this armor, and with the support tier, when you die, your kill streaks still go on. So I'm wondering how that's going to go, like if you'll have Juggernaut the whole game, or it's just going to be unfair.
Yeah, I definitely think that we need to really wait and see how this is going to turn out. As Swagger mentioned, the support class, you can just get 18 kills, and boom, you have an 18 kill streak. It does not reset upon death, so you can have 18 kills, 18 deaths, and you still get the 18 kill streak. So if you have a bunch of guys running support and running around with Juggernaut, that may definitely impact the game in a negative way. Well, a positive way for your team. But, that might cause some problems. So I guess we'll see how it goes, and like I may have said before, only time will tell. So I think a lot about this game is only time will tell. You really have to wait and see because you never know for sure. I also know that Mr. Sark was at COD XP event, and he said, he was talking to Robert Bowling, he said he's never been to a release event where he went home not knowing very much at all. He said they released a lot of stuff, like a couple maps, some guns, and they let you play multiplayer, but Sark said he still did not know very much about Modern Warfare 3. He said he went home feeling like he didn't have the whole picture and that there was a lot of surprises to come. So that's definitely a really hopeful kind of thing to hear, is that there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of content, really, to come out of Modern Warfare 3. Nice double spray right there if you're watching the gameplay. But anyway, like I was saying, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff in Modern Warfare 3 as far as I can tell from what everyone's saying. So I think that's really a really cool thing. I think it's going to keep us occupied, if you will, and we're not really going to get bored of this game. I mean, I'm still playing Modern Warfare 2 to this day. It's been over 2 years. So what do you think, Nighthawk? Do you think that Modern Warfare 3, you're going to remain playing that for a long time, just like Modern Warfare 2?
Definitely. I think I will be playing this game at all times that I have the chance to. I think that this so-called new content that's surprisingly supposed to come is going to be like a little boy waking up on Christmas morning.
That's a great analogy right there. I definitely think Nighthawk has a good point there. I cannot wait to see what's in store for Modern Warfare 3. Like I said, I'm going to the midnight release with my good friend SPKX Babyface. SPKX Nighthawk and Swagger are both going to the midnight release also, except at a different GameStop. Don't ask how that happened. It's a long story. But let me hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be like? Are you excited? Are you not getting the game at all? Are you one of the Battlefield 3 fanboys? Let me know in the comments section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like it. I really appreciate the likes, the favorites, the comments. Hit the subscribe button above if you want to see more videos. Stay tuned for more videos from Modern Warfare Cabinet. Thank you so much for the support. Have a nice day. I love you guys. Bye. Swagger, say bye.
Toodles.
Nighthawk, say bye.
Trickly doodle.
All right, I don't even think they could hear you. Bye, guys.
Doodle.